Good evening, Taurus. Welcome to my channel, Spirit and I Incorporated. It's a pleasure to have you back with me this afternoon. I am recording this new moon in Scorpio, which happened on the 4th of November in Scorpio at 12 degrees. I'm recording this on the 7th of November, and that new moon in Scorpio happened on the 4th. Now, for you, Taurus, the new moon fell in your 7th house, and the 7th house also holds the Sun and Mars for you. And what this is indicative of is that you're looking at your relationships of all kinds. Personally and professionally, maritally speaking, friendships, so on and so forth. Now, Uranus, which is the planet of the universe, and when we're aligned with Uranus, allows us to easier flow and navigate through, you know, the sudden changes that Uranus can certainly bring and does ultimately bring in our lives. This planet is in your sign, and it's opposing this 7th house, which is your house of relationships. So I think a lot of you Taurians are perhaps reevaluating, as I mentioned, a lot of your relationships. Uranus will help you sift the wheat from the chaff, and you know, it's being asked for you to be mindful of compromising with others, and perhaps changing some of your relationships completely altogether. Letting go and rebuilding is very much indicative of this sort of transit in your 7th house of relationships, and very necessary to allow new relationships into your life. So as you are releasing perhaps some past relations of however that resonates for you Taurians, it allows you to have space to bring in new energies, new people, new friendships, new partners that will be, you know, better aligned with who you are becoming, Taurus. And, you know, not who you were yesterday, but who are you today. So that's a really important message that this planetary activity is providing. Now, Saturn, the planet of restriction and hard work, but ultimately a very rewarding planet in a long-lasting fashion when we work with it in a positive nature. It is in your 10th house, and your 10th house is your career house. You know, very important area of, even for those that are, you know, entrepreneurs, the title that you hold next to your name, you know, how you show up in the world for yourself and for that which you are creating in the professional arena for yourselves. And it's really pushing you to look at what you really want, Taurus, insofar as creating a career for yourself. For some of you that are in a career at present, you may be looking at changing it altogether. And for those of you that are still delving into the arena of creating a career for yourselves, you are being very much supported at this time with this planetary energy to do so, and to push forward and to do the work to obtain the career that you desire, so that it can unfold for you in the offing. So, you know, the 10th house is you know, where Saturn is occupying for you. It's very present energy, specifically at this time for you, Taurians that are resonating with this. And so you definitely want to push forward to achieve that which you're wanting to create for yourself, as I mentioned earlier, you know, with matters of career. So that's the activity, and as far as the planetary energy is going on at present with this new moon in Scorpio that we had on the 4th of November, Taurus. Again, falling in your 7th house of relationships, and you know how it's connecting with your 10th house of career. So it appears to be that a lot of you Taurians are going through some changes and or delving into pushing forward to make healthier changes for a healthier mindset, healthier relations, new energies with reference to perhaps new people, that you'll be meeting within a career endeavor, or as you're moving forward into a new career endeavor, or changing from one career to another, and how those relationships will help you when you let go of past relationships that no longer serve you. So, commencing the balance of this forecast, I am going to start out with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck to tap into your most recent, past, current, and forthcoming energies for the first half of November 2021. Thank you to all of you Taurians who are joining me this afternoon. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. I do hope that this forecast resonates for a lot of you, and for those that it doesn't, it just means it's not meant for you at this time. But with respect to the planetary activity, again, those energies are very real, and the timing as to how they will, envelop each of you Taurians perhaps will be, different as this month unfolds, because a lot of you Taurians are born at, as is natural. All Taurians are born at different times and different dates and different places and years of birth, as the rest of the zodiac. So, bear that in mind as well as you feel and progress and navigate through any planetary activity that you may be currently in and or forthcoming into. So, this all being said, Taurus, let's take a look at your recent energies, your current and your forthcoming energies, and then we will clarify those energies that I'm gathering from the Animal Spirit Oracle deck with the Rider-Waite Tarot to obtain some further details, and then we'll close out the forecast with one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. So, what do we have for Taurus for November 2021, first half? I do hope that you're all doing well. We are coming very soon towards the end of 2021, and I think that we're all looking forward to that on a lot of different levels. So, all right, let's take a look. What do we have for Taurus? Well, this card wanted to pop out. We have the brown bear spirit, Taurus. It's in the upright. And this is in your most recent past energies, so it appears as though a lot of you Taurians have been taking some time out, as is indicated by this card, and just perhaps doing a little bit of hibernating. I'm not sure where all of you Taurians are located in the world, but the message is very profound, in that you have been asked to just take some time out to reflect and to rest. And perhaps that's what a lot of you have been doing in your most recent past energies. So beautiful card, very healing, and ultimately very uplifting, because healing brings clarity, and clarity oftentimes allows us to move forward in a positive fashion. So this is beautiful to see, Taurus. Very, very beautiful to see. Very strong, very clear, very wide-eyed as well. All right, so that's in your most recent past energies. In your current energies, we have the mouse spirit. Oh, look at how cute he is. And this is in your current energies, and so for a lot of you Taurians, you're being asked to look at the small things, looking at details. Very much could be indicated with the changes you wish to make in your relationships, as I mentioned earlier, in the planetary activity that we're currently having for you Taurians at this time in November, and also with the details with respect to changes you wish to make career related and or job related, and you're looking at those small steps that you need to take to obtain that. And this is very beautiful. very uplifting, very positive, moving forward slowly and steadily, and being very discerning, as is indicated by this mouse eyes, is you're very, very pierced, very discerning, and allows you to navigate it in a healthy way. This is really beautiful, Taurus. Loving this, how this forecast is commencing thus far with the oracle. Now, in your forthcoming energies, we have the Turkey spirit, giving gratitude and doing so in grace, also in the upright. Beautiful. The numerical number of 61 breaking down to a 7, and 7 is a very much a spiritual number. So these are all in the upright, Taurus. They're all positive. A lot of you are making beautiful changes, and I'm really thrilled for you because, you know, Taurians have been having, you know, quite challenging times these last couple of years. I mean, all of the zodiacs have, but some more so than others, and you're one of those that are some more so than others, Taurus. And you know, you've got you know, Uranus, the planet of, you know, sudden surprises and shocking changes that has been transiting, you know, your sign for the last couple of years, and will continue through the balance of this year and into 2022 for the first couple of months, so if not longer. So I just need to clarify that astrologically, but Uranus is a hard-hitting planet, and it's a very positive planet, but when it brings on changes, they're sudden and they're unexpected, and they can be shocking and they can be very uncomfortable. So the message I'm picking up here is whatever changes you have gone through or are continuing to navigate through, Taurus, that you work with Uranus as you know, smoothly as possible, because Uranus is the planet of the universe, and when we align ourselves with the universe spiritually through meditation and prayer, or a form of alternative healing that uplifts and raises our consciousness, it's easier to go through those sudden changes in our lives when they are prompted by Uranus. And you know, we have also a full moon lunar eclipse coming up in your sign, Taurus, on the 19th of November. So you will be continuing to make very big changes. For a lot of you Taurians, you will be continuing to make very big changes in your life, personally and professionally. And these oracle messages are very positive, you know, in suggesting that a lot of you will be welcoming those changes, and not only welcoming them, but moving forward with them as smoothly and as positively as possible, and that's beautiful to see. So very, very, very nice start to your oracle and tarot portion of this forecast, and is definitely in support of the planetary activity going on with respect to your relationships and your career situations for a lot of you Taurians looking to make changes, and allowing the new relationships coming into your life to help you to do so. So I'm going to clarify these energies now with the Rider-Waite Tarot, and we're going to look at each of these oracles individually and see what sort of details we can get to clarify what is going on here for Taurus. I do hope that this resonates for a lot of you and that it is of help, and really thrilled to be here to be able to do this for you. All right, Taurus, let's take a look at the Brown Bear Spirit, where you've been taking some time out. What's Taurus been taking some time out? Probably time to rest for all these changes you've been through, no doubt, and continue to come through. So we have the Seven of Swords, and that's in the upright, your most recent past energies. This energy is indicative, you know, in the tarot it is considered, you know, to be the card of thievery and or betrayal. Pardon me, Taurus, I had to pause there for a moment. This the Seven of Swords is very much a mental energy. Swords are indicative of the air signs, the elements of air, and air has to do with, our mental energies, Mercury even, communications. And it appears as though, there have been some, in your recent past, there have been some, questionable communications. I'll just say it that way. Questionable communications that were presented to you and or perhaps you presented, however this resonates. You can flip the script. This could be applying to someone that was in your arena, that was giving you some questionable communication where, you just had to take some time away, as indicated by the brown bear spirit here, to take some time out and reflect on this information, whatever it's in reference to, perhaps for some of you, with respect to a friendship and or a career scenario. Again, however that resonates for all of you, it will be different. But the message is clear that there has been some betrayal in communication. That's instinctively, very strongly what I'm gathering from this. And it's required you to take some time out to look within yourself. Perhaps you've even betrayed yourself with some communications that, you thought were required, but really and truly all they did was hinder you. Again, however this is resonating, for each of you it will be different. But the message is clear that there has been some betrayal in communication with respect to a scenario in your life, Taurus. I want to clarify that Seven of Swords. And we have the Ace of Wands here in the upright. And this is very positive in that the universe is coming in very strongly, or that, somehow there was an energy of the universe that came in very strongly toward you to provide you with some clarity of this betrayal in your life, personally or professionally, with respect to relationships of any kind, and or even, working relationships. The element of truth is here, very action-oriented, coming in very strong, and coming in from the universe is indicated by the hand of the divine. So that's in your most recent past energies. Let's see how that is filtering into your current energies of you looking at the small details, which could be very reflective of this action coming toward you in the most recent past, from the universe, from spirit, from the spiritual realm, perhaps even through a dream state for some of you Taurians, if it's not a physical energy. So clarifying the mouse spirit in your current energies, Taurus. We have the World. Wow, look at that, Taurus in the upright. How beautiful. For a lot of you now, this is you looking at the small things, having received some truth from the universe and or an energy that is being guided by the universe to provide you with some truth, where in the past there was some, betrayal in whichever arena this applies in. I'm feeling for some of you this is, with respect to a career endeavor or a working scenario, or, people within your working environment that perhaps betrayed you in the past, discovering some truth within yourself as to wanting to make changes from an unhealthy environment from the past, moving forward in doing so, because you now have a positive way of moving forward with your own inner guidance, even perhaps, which is indicative of this Ace of Wands. Again, spiritual guidance from within, allowing you to look at the details of what you want to create and moving forward to obtain that in a whole new arena, a whole new career that you're going to just feel is like a brand new world for you. This is beautiful, Taurus. For those of you that are resonating with this in a professional realm, and for some of you it could even be within a personal realm, a change in relationships, a change in even close relationships, letting go of those that don't align with you, or perhaps did at one time that don't anymore, and vice versa, that you may not be aligning with, and as a result allowing new energies to come in to uphold you and allow you to blossom forward into a brand new arena of a new career for yourself, or a new relationship of some sort, if this is resonating in a personal fashion for some of you Taurians. This is beautiful and very positive and very strong. Wonderful to see that. Just beautiful. To clarify the world, we have the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups came up in the reverse, and this is suggesting to me, like, typically if it's in the upright, it would be considered, like a celebratory, a card of celebration, you gathering with friends and celebrating, this new world that you've come into. But it did come up in the reverse, and so that's suggesting to me that you're actually keeping your success to yourself. You're not sharing it with too many people. Perhaps these are the people from the past that you've let go of, that betrayed you in the past, or that you just felt you weren't aligned with in any fashion anymore, because you wanted to take action forward in making changes in your life, personally and professionally, and a lot of you Taurians have done that, or in the throes of still doing that, creating a brand new world for yourself, but you're keeping it to yourself. You're not celebrating that which you're still changing in your life. You're keeping it to yourself. You're celebrating more within yourself than you are sharing with the outer world at this time. But you're feeling within as though you have a whole new world commencing, which is ultimately, the priority. The priority is creating your new world, letting the past go, letting past negative energies go that haven't served you, as we all need to do, because really what's so important is to navigate in our present energies and to navigate forward in a healthy and positive fashion, and letting energies of the past that have hindered or have not been healthy for us, and or vice versa, to release that. And that appears to be what you Taurians, some of you Taurians, have done here. You're releasing the past. Even in your current energies as we speak, you're still releasing some of the past, because you want to hang on to this new world that you're creating for yourself, and you're being very mindful of looking at the details of that, because you want that to blossom for you. And this is just beautiful, Taurus. So very, very positive and very uplifting. Congratulations. This is just wonderful. Now you're taking those energies into your forthcoming energies in the very near offing here, where you're very grateful and you're moving forward very gracefully in your gratitude. The 61 numerical number reduces to a 7. 7 is indicative of action on a practical note, and spiritual support. So this is very, very beautiful. Beautiful to see. To clarify the Turkey spirit, we have the Four of Swords, and this is you Taurus. I believe this is your energy, as you're moving forward in gratitude and grace. Some of you Taurians are taking some time to just rest. It's been very hectic, very busy time for a lot of you. These, last couple of years specifically, and for a lot of you, even since 2017, 2018, even longer than that, have been going through major changes in your life. And we all go through them, and they can be absolutely exhausting. So this is indicating that in your forthcoming energies, as you're very grateful for the opportunity to create a new world for yourself, and being mindful of who you share that with, holding it sacred, holding your new world sacred, being very, very discerning about that, and not sharing it with past energies that may have hindered you, or that you would have felt hindered with from the past. You're moving forward, but you're taking some time to balance your energy forces, and for a lot of you Taurians are taking some time to rest here as well. Resting your mind. Swords are very indicative of, the elements of air. Air is mental, Mercury, mercurial energy, communications. So you're just, taking some time to rest and to reflect within, and even just, calm the mind, which is what the Four of Swords would indicate, because a lot of you have been very stressed mentally, which the Four of Swords can also indicate. And so it's just necessary to just take some time to release the negativity of the past, the past mental energies that have been really, really toxifying your mental space, which is indicative again of the Four of Swords. And elevating your consciousness, elevating those swords away from your consciousness, elevating the anxieties away from you through the help of the universe. So this is very, very necessary. You're grateful for the opportunities, and you are moving through these healing energies and very active new beginnings with as much clarity as possible for your own well-being. That's how I'm picking this up very strongly for a lot of you Taurians. Now, clarifying the Four of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is typically in the upright, she's a very nurturing queen. Excuse me. This type of energy is a very loving and nurturing queen. It did come up in the reverse for you Taurians, but again, it's just suggesting that you haven't felt very nurtured by someone or something, or some persons or some situations. Some of you are still releasing the past, as you've been coming through it, the past betrayals, whether you've betrayed yourself, or whether there's been betrayals and questionable communications from others. You've been still releasing that as you're coming through your current energies, and some of you are still navigating through that in your forthcoming energies, because you're feeling very depleted. Typically if this were in the upright, you would be feeling very nurtured, but a lot of you Taurians are feeling just depleted. Again, indicated by the Four of Swords, you're just mentally exhausted. And again, not surprising, Taurus, with Uranus in Taurus, as it has been for the last couple of years, and will continue to be for a while. That's Uranus is a heavy-hitting planet, and it's going through your sign, and it is transforming every area of your life, and it is exhausting. So, be gentle with yourself. This card in the reverse is reminding you to be gentle with yourself, to nurture yourself where you're able, to be kind to yourself, and to release the past. Release the negativity of the past. Let it go. You don't want to take it with you into your new beginnings of this beautiful world that you're some of you are currently creating. Let this card remind you to let past energies go that have not been of help to you, or that even energies that you thought would be of help to you within yourself that haven't been. Let those energies go as well, as is indicated by this card, and create this world that you want with the universe. Co-create, Taurus. Co-create. Take the time to rest your mind from all this anxiety of the past, and be kind to yourself. This energy in the reverse is asking you to be reminded to be kind to yourself and to nurture yourself. Even if you're not being nurtured by others right now, let the universe nurture you. And the way you do that is by releasing the past. Don't take it with you. It's not going to help you. It's just going to exhaust you even more. And quite frankly, Taurus, a lot of you are just really depleted. So don't take those past energies with you. Transform the areas that the planetary energies at the previous part of this forecast are truly indicating. Transform those relationships that are not in alignment with you and which you want to create for the future, and that will allow you to release the anxieties of those energies so that you don't take them with you as you move forward in gratitude and grace, for that matter. Don't let yourself sabotage yourself, and don't let others sabotage you from receiving the beautiful blessings that the universe wants to give you. And that's what Uranus is doing in your sign these last couple of years, and continuing to do, Taurus, for a while. It is that planet is the universal planet, and it is transforming your life. So as difficult and as challenging and as disorienting, the disoriented feeling that can come from that, it's necessary for healing. And when there's healing, there's clarity, and then you can see your way forward. And a lot of you are already seeing your way forward with gratitude and with grace. Very profound, very strong, and very confirmative of what's going on planetarily, speaking with the energies. Now, to clarify this forecast for the first part of November, Taurus, I'm going to pull one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck to get a final overall message. I do hope that this forecast is of help to a lot of you Taurians, and that you can take the positive messages and truly make them work for you as you release the past to allow in these beautiful new energies of people and career changes and situation changes. Allow them into your life. And the best way to do that is to let the past go. Please don't take it with you. It's just wasted energy that absolutely continues to deplete you and exhaust you. So let this go so that you can continue to move forward with gratitude and grace for the brand new world you're creating, as indicated here, Taurus. This is what you want. This is what you want to stay focused on, is this new world that you want to create. So again, to clarify the balance of this forecast, what can we tell Taurus this first part of November 2021? One card for the overall final message. Taurus. Final overall message for Taurus. Beautiful, Taurus. Beautiful. Yes, the gentle gardener. And look, right up here, Taurus, if you can see, right up here. This is the spirit of the universe. God, the creator, the divine, whichever name you wish to put on it, looking down upon you, nurturing your eggs before they hatch. The universe here is helping you to do so. The skies are clear. There are no storm clouds. The storm over here is in the past, which is beautiful. The divine is shining through here, looking down upon you and your beautiful garden that you're creating. And these eggs are indicative of incubating this new world that you're wishing to hatch by tending to the small things. And the small things are self-nurturing, nurturing your garden, nurturing the garden within. doing so with gratitude and with grace, taking care of the details, and doing so with watering your garden, symbolic of nurturing the self, working with the divine, moving forward beautifully supported by the divine, and creating your brand new world, and being very, very grateful to be able to do so. This is absolutely beautiful, beautiful, Taurus. I'm going to leave it at that. I can't clarify this any further. It's so clear that a lot of the unexpected and heavy changes that have gone through, on for a lot of you Taurians, is now being graced with a brand new beginning for you as you nurture your new world. You are nurturing your new world, Taurus. This is magnificent, and I'm so thrilled to see this for you, whether this has to do with a new home environment, a new career, or both. For those of you Taurians that are resonating with this forecast, you will apply it as it sits with your particular scenarios in your individual lives, but the message is very clear that the divine is supporting you. You just need to continue to allow the transformation to happen and sift the wheat from the chaff, let the old go so that the new can come in, and as a result, you create healthier new beginnings for yourself in every arena of your life, as indicated by the World card here. And you have the support of the universe as indicated by the divine up here. You are very grateful. Can't hold all these cards at the same time, they're too big. You're very grateful, as indicated with the Turkey Spirit, for having looked at the details, and you're all moving forward. Whomever this is resonating for, this is very, very positive, uplifting message that you are moving forward, and very thankful to be able to do so. New opportunities, new career endeavors, new energies, new people, new friends. A lot of you Taurians have been, if you have not taken the initiative to clean house in your life, Uranus, the planet in your sign, Taurus, and has been there for quite some time and will continue to be there for a while, is totally transforming your life. So as challenging as it may have been, it's been necessary, because you're being asked to level up and be the best version of yourself that you can be in each area of your life. And Uranus definitely, and the divine, is helping you to do that, as indicated by these energies. Beautiful to see, Taurus. Congratulations. Congratulations. This is the energy forecast for the first half of November. Stay tuned for the mid-month updates soon to follow. Thank you to all of you Taurians who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It does help it to grow, and I deeply appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you soon, Taurus. Until then, Spirit and I Incorporated is signing off for now. God bless you, extra special Taurus. Good night for now.